humanity, since the fall of Adam and Eve, have had a desire to always be good. But the divine does not possess such a desire. Ascended masters learn the wisdom that recognizes that there is no separation between good and evil. They are simply two sides of the same coin. Likewise, darkness is not the absence of light, but rather the absorbed condition of it. In order for light to exist, darkness must also and likewise exist. This is why people are asking always the question, how, in a universe where there's a creator, can we live in a realm that is full of pernicious and evil acts of commission and omission? And the answer is simple: because it must be so. For every action, there must be an equal opposite reaction. There cannot be an excess of light versus an abundance of dark. The two will always be held in balance. This equation will never be broken and never change. It teaches humanity and all seekers on the journey of this hero's journey to understand the nature of reality, that within the experience of love is always embedded the seed of its heartbreak. And the only thing that becomes real in this matrix of mind is the accumulation of our emotional states and our feelings. For the seeker who believes that it is justifiable to be callous in a world of simulation, then they have merely entirely missed the point of the entire simulation of reality. That this spiritual life simulation game that is referred to as the sanctus, ludus, and art, the sacred game and art, is actually about learning wisdom by perceiving all aspects and experiencing all relationships of those aspects of emotional states that then inform the entire space-time memory Mobius strip and an overall Klein bottle of experience of time. That this passage of time is informing for us our own path to higher wisdom, higher knowledge, and higher love. But when one makes this conscious decision to choose love over being right, is the moment that the physical changes start to take hold. When combined with the holy spring water and fasting, this turns one into a higher divine level of avatar that is commensurate with the fifth dimension, including the activation of the DNA strands that are 12 in one direction and 12 in the other, representing the knowledge that time both proceeds and precesses simultaneously. This is the action that Jesus, the Christ, had undertaken. He never saw himself as anything different than anyone else. He understood during his time in Tibet and among the Jain communities in India. He could understand completely the role that we were all living, that each has the ability to break out of a matrix of our own belief system, that the only things that are impossible are the things that we believe to be impossible, and that consciousness can only expand to the cage of the volume of our own belief systems. Whatever we believe becomes the truth. As such, Yeshua, or Isa, as he was also referenced, learned as a Tibetan monk how to release himself of his earthly, materialistic attachments.
How did he do that?
First and foremost, realizing that the person who needs nothing is richest of all.